Hello, my name is Reverend Alicia-Leslie, and I am a minister for unity. I am also a storyteller. One of the things I do is I tell stories around the campfires of the folks who come to camp at Grand View. I have a very special story for you tonight. You know, for hundreds of years, who knows how far back, a part of the traditions of Christmas included um, ghost stories. Think of a Christmas carol, ghost story. So I have a book of stories. It's called Spirited Stories Heard Round the Campfire. And my story tonight comes from that book. I hope you enjoy it. It is my Christmas gift to you. And so if you don't have time to listen to it right now, you can just settle in later and read it. Just, listen to it. Just uh, put it on pause or just come back. It'll still be here when you come back. And and listen to it when you've got a chance to really relax. And I hope you make it a special part of your Christmas experience this year. And who knows, you can go back and listen to it again because I will be putting it up on YouTube. And if you like my stories, want to hear more of the different things I share, you can always subscribe to me on YouTube. Are you ready? Rending the Veil. All alone on Christmas Eve, I sit on the headstone that bears my name. The wind whistles. Crystalline flakes and shards of ice fill the air, striking and bouncing off the headstones, making a hissing noise. I am unaffected. I have no body, no substance or senses to feel the chill of the wind or the sting of the ice. What I do feel is sad. I feel sad because I am compelled to sit here at the cemetery waiting for my family to come. They always come on Christmas Eve and Easter and my birthday. They seem to think it's the only place they can come to be with me. It's because the body I once occupied lays beneath this plot of earth. But I'm not. I am right here on the other side of the veil. The veil between the worlds of the earthly realm and the world of spirit is real, but it's not impenetrable. It's called the veil of flesh. It is a thick wall of disbelief in all possibilities, including our eternal connection. Communication can occur through the veil, but only when conditions are right. For my family, the conditions have not yet been right. It's like this. When you pick up the phone and enter a number, the person you are calling hears the ring and answers. You get what you expect. Your voices travel the distance that separates you through wires or sound waves that bounce off of cell towers. Communication between the earthly and spirit realm must penetrate the veil of flesh, of disbelief or limited awareness. Well, my family likes to think I'm still alive in heaven, but they don't really believe or expect that we can connect here and now. They believe I'm out of reach until the day they leave earthly life and join me. So they come, bringing flowers and shedding tears, and pouring out the pain of their grief. Their well meaning intentions only leave me depressed, since I'm so close, yet so far away. You may wonder why I sit here subjecting myself to this. I have access to what you call heaven, or life beyond life on this earth, but I am compelled by love to reach out and try to ease their grief and sense of loss. I can and have visited my home, but felt, well, I'd say, but it's more than that. It was like an absence, even in the midst of my presence. I guess having visited the cemetery, they feel they have fulfilled some kind of obligation, showing me their love by shedding their tears and sorrow on my grave. Perhaps they think expressing their grief at home might taint their holiday. It may work for them, but not for me. It's a real downer. In fact, I haven't had an enjoyable Christmas since I died 7 years ago. Maybe they feel thinking of me with laughter, remembering our good times, would hurt or disrespect my memory, or would magnify their pain. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Another reason I sit here is because I'm waiting for and have been praying for that moment, that flash, that spark of hope that will rend the veil, tearing it open and ending the sorrow. It is at this time more people are inclined to believe, and when they come to be with me, it's the best chance to break through. We need only one chance to rend the veil and connect. Then the call will be answered. I am waiting for that chance. It's getting dark. Maybe they won't come this year. Maybe the bitter cold and icy snow will keep them away. Wait, I hear voices, soft and faint at first, getting louder as they approach. I hear the crunch of snow beneath their feet. My heart jumps. It always does at the sight of my family, even though it might ache by the time they leave. The closer they come to my grave, the quieter and more somber the mood. Then they're here, as always, unaware of my presence. My grandmother, father, mother, and sister Susan have come. But wait, there's someone else. It's a child bundled up so heavily it looks like a snowman. A pink snowman. It's my 6-year-old niece, Tessie. Her actual name is Tess, after me, to honor me, I guess. They've never brought her here before. Mom leans a pretty wreath of shiny Christmas balls against the headstone, and the tears and sobs begin. This gets Grandma and Susan going. My father hangs his head, fighting back the grief. Tessie, never having been through this before, looks at the adults, perplexed and confused. Yet, as children are, she's easily distracted. Her eyes scan the cemetery in wonder. You see, a cemetery over the holidays can be enchanting. In this cemetery, many people have put up twinkling solar fairy lights on the graves, giving it an almost fairyland appearance. She smiles, and then she looks straight at me. She smiles. Could it be she could see me? I lift my hand to wave. To my shock and delight, she waves back. The veil has been penetrated. Are you Aunt Tess? She asks. I glance at the rest of my family, but they're praying and crying, so immersed in their sorrow they don't notice. I nod my head, smiling. Mommy and Grammy said you died and live in heaven, but you're right here. Well, Tess, they're right. I died and I live in heaven, but it's not like some strange, faraway place. I can be wherever I want to be, and I'm here tonight because I knew my family was coming. Why can't they see you? I can see you. You can see me because it's Christmas Eve, when the veil between heaven and earth are very thin. Tess interrupted, her little brow furrowed. Why can't they see you? Don't they know you're here? No, honey. They can't because they don't believe I can be. You can see me because nobody ever said you couldn't. Tessie rolls her eyes, expressing a child's favorite frustration to say without words, grown-ups. The grown-ups, having completed the Christmas Eve ritual at the cemetery, wipe their eyes and blow their noses as they prepare to leave. It was then they noticed Tessie talking to what seemed to be the headstone. Are you talking to me? Susan asks her. No, Mummy. I'm talking to Aunt Tess. Susan's mouth drops open in disbelief. Her mother's knees buckle, then steadied by her father, she regains her balance. The grandmother, who'd been paying no attention, turns and walks toward the parking lot. Don't be ridiculous, Tessie. There's nobody there, Susan said firmly. But she is there, Mommy. She said she comes here because she knows you're coming, but feels sad because everyone cries. Silence follows this. Susan, bewildered, tugs on the pink snowsuit, gently guiding the child to the parking lot. That'll be enough of that, Tessie. We need to get home. Don't forget, Santa Claus is coming tonight. I wonder, why is it parents instill in children's minds fairies and elves and magical things, but discourage what is true? Tessie pulls her little arm from her mother's grasp and turns toward me. Will you come home with us tonight, Aunt Tess, please? Tessie, I'm with you and the rest of the family every time you think of me. You may not see me or hear me like you do tonight, but I can see you and hear you. And when you listen with your heart, you will see me. But if I can't see you, how will I know you're there? I'll tell you what. Ask your mom to get a big white candle and put it on the table near the Christmas tree. The table with the manger scene? Yes. And when everyone is sitting in the living room, have Mommy light the candle and know that I am there with you. Okay, Tessie replied with excitement. Now, there's one thing that's very important, Tessie. No tears. Ask your mom and grandma and grandpa to tell you stories of the fun things we did and the adventures we had. Skeptical at first, but moved by Tessie's insistent pleading, Susan agrees to get the candle. That night, they lit the candle and told the stories. By the end of the evening, through the stories and memories, the whole family could feel the presence of their beloved Tess. From that Christmas Eve on, Tess never had to keep a vigil by her grave, waiting for her family. Not Christmas Eve, Easter, her birthday, not ever again. Nor did her family need to go to the cemetery to feel her presence. Instead, Tess joins in the family spirit as they share laughter, traditions, and share precious moments from the past, sometimes even whispering her memories in their ears. Tess relishes the news of what's happening in the lives of her friends and family. Tessie is in charge of Tess's candle and lights it at each special gathering, saying, "Hello, Aunt Tess." And when the gathering is over, she blows it out. Good night, Aunt Tess. See you next time. The end. But is it the end? As we're going through the holiday, always know that our loved ones who are on the other side of the veil are there loving us and wanting to be near us. I pray you will have a most wonderful and happy holiday. God bless you.